What's going on, guys? Let's go over Dogecoin. I got some requests in the comments. I was gonna not do any more videos today, but I want to do this. We're gonna take a look at something I've visited in the past. Here's the question that I want to pose in this video: is this thing about to explode? And are you guys, should you be in Dogecoin right now? I'm actually going to give you guys the best entry price for Dogecoin in this video and exactly how I would trade it, so you guys can understand what I would be doing in here. I did get into a long trade down here at 16 cents, and then I ended up selling up here at 22 cents. You guys can see this on the filled orders for my Coinbase account. It's probably going to take a little while to get down in here, but 16 cents was this order right here, and then I ended up exiting Dogecoin at 19 cents, and I thought it was one other place, but that might have been the only exit. There was one at 22 cents that I did do in here. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I won't waste much time on this, I promise. 22 cents, there it is. So I ended up taking a sell there. All right, so let's, you guys want to start with this? This is kind of fun. I've been showing you this morning. Real quick, this is some of the profits that people are making from this channel. Gary ended up doing $1,800 from last weekend, so that was really, really good. So congrats on making $1,800. The membership is $49 a month, so Gary has paid for his lifetime of a membership following the signals and the metrics on the website. So great job, Gary. Congratulations on that. David, good job here. I became a member the day before yesterday. I took a short on Chainlink. Yes, Chainlink blew up, did really well in the short trade, and I'm currently more than 200% in profit. Really, really, really amazing. I've made so many mistakes before trying to study the markets. I'm very excited. Awesome, guys. Really, really good job for both of you. If you guys want to send me your testimonials in here of how much you're making, just like I show you guys on here how much I'm making and all my withdrawals, feel free to send that over, because it's just kind of a fun YouTube channel where we're all making money together. We haven't lost a trade yet, and these are all the withdrawals I've done. And so it's been really, really fun. All right, let's go over Dogecoin. So first we need to take a look at the price versus the well money flow, and then we're going to actually go over the metrics here and take a look at this. Maybe just a little bit longer video, but it'll give you guys a good insight. Price versus well money flow. We are seeing that historically when we get up to these top sections, this is when we're seeing the price move back down, because basically money is flowing up here, and it's just like it can't go too much higher. Money likes to flow out of the market when we get to these top points. It's why you actually see price structure moving down. If you ever see price structure moving up while well money flow is moving down, a strong indication that this is going to drop back down. And you guys can actually use that for a lot of your positions to look for exits and entries. Okay, right now we are seeing that money is flowing out of the market while price action is moving sideways, arguably maybe a little bit high if you go on lower time frames, making higher highs and higher lows if you go on like the 5 and 15 minute time frame. So this is a sign that we could head down a little bit further here. I have been calling the 16 cent mark for quite a while. Let's take a look at this here before we get into some actual numbers of entries. Trend exhaustion has been pushing up here many times, and when we get into historically this top red section, we start seeing drops down. We get up here, we see drops down in the market. We get up here, we see drops down. Guys, these two indicators are in the description of this YouTube channel, as well as in the first comment. It's over at tradeconfident.io, just under the indicators tab here. You have the trend exhaustion and the trend dashboard and the price versus well money flow. These are really good indicators to have on your guys' trading view charts. I use them on every single trade I enter into, and we haven't lost one yet on this channel. Okay, so that's where you guys can get them, and they do go up in price September 1st. All right, let's go over to the metrics. I want to show you guys what I'm looking at here, and then give you the exact entry point of where I think this is going to go. Metrics are updating at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is literally like 25 minutes. So this is sitting neutral right now. So would I be entering a long trade or a short trade right now on a market order? No, I would not be market ordering anything. I'll show you guys exactly what I would do in here in a second. Long versus short trades. We are seeing long trades are drastically increasing in the market here, while honestly, guys, it's consolidating, if not moving down actually a little bit, because you can see this pattern forming in the market. This is very important you guys understand what I'm about to say right here. Take a look at this. Price structure is moving down in the market while long trades are increasing. That is a huge sign that this could be getting ready to blast off, okay? Follow me here. Long versus short trade risk. This is coming down to a good and great long trade section. Now, here's just a matter of fact about Dogecoin. It can't go too much lower. Like, what are we going to do? Go back down to 6 cents? Yes, it's absolutely possible, and I'll show you that in a second. But I still think entries down here around 16 cents are not a bad idea, and I'll give you that exact entry to you in 1 second here. Take a look at this. Well, institutional smart money. This was ridiculous here. We had a super high wick form on the metrics for a long for Doge. That was right down here at the bottom here. And this is where a lot of people end up buying in the market. Now, this might not seem like a lot to you guys, but this is 4 to 5% in the market. So people who took that and were using that metric to help gauge like a long trade entry, if you will, That's half of what the S&P 500 does in an entire year. They did with just one little metric call. So to me, that's not an official trade call, but this is showing you guys how accurate this is. It is calling the jumps in here, and you can see this resembled on the daily time frame. So watch this in here. This is more bullish than it is bearish. Clearly, more bullish than it is bearish. All right, support and resistance prices. If we move down, I do think we could get down to 18 cents would be the first catch point. 18 cents puts us right down here, okay? That's the first catch point. The second one is going to be down here at about 16 cents, which I've been calling out here forever, is basically where I got into my first entry when we did get this low. As we move down here, we can see that we've come up and we've gotten a few exit points. I'll start here just real quickly. If you guys want a dollar cost average Dogecoin, just throw some money in when the green lines come out. This is not a bad indicator to use. Now, it's been a while since we've got one, since we've just seen consolidation, but just understand that that's a really good metric. Also, taking a look over here, this is going to help us just gauge once we are in this long trade and it starts spiking, when to possibly look to exit some of your trades. So I know this isn't applicable at the moment since we're not in trades, but make sure you guys are watching that. Overall, the metrics are looking bullish. I'll say that again. Overall, the metrics are looking very bullish. Now, let me go over here and show you guys this. Psychology of a market cycle puts Dogecoin in the capitulation to the anger stage. You see the pump up, and then you see the move sideways right here, bouncing off of supports. Let's move up over here. We see the nice move up, and we see the bounce off of supports. The bounce off of supports, like all this right here. This bounce off support is correlated to the psychology of a market cycle that we've seen on Bitcoin before. Now, as mentioned, I do think we could head down here to 6 cents and such like that again, because we've actually seen Bitcoin do it. We shelved off here for a little bit and actually dropped into an anger phase, and then that's when we started heading back up. So let me get to the point in this video where I show you guys the entries. Go to tradeconfident.io, go to the live trades. There's a link to all this in the description. Go down to Dogecoin. This is the best trade setup I can find for Dogecoin at the moment. But here's how you do this. At 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time this morning, doesn't matter honestly when you guys look. It just find the price, and then you need to locate the yellow lines in here. The first 4 yellow lines below the white dotted line are the first 4 buy limits for your exchange. If you have $1,000, what I suggest is break this into 4 equal sections, and then that's where your 4 buy limits are going to be. So if you had $1,000, $250 would go here, $250 here, $250 here, $250 here. The reason why we end up doing this, and we don't put all of our money into a market order, is we dollar cost average. All right. And this actually, let me see if I can show this to you guys. As more buy limits are hit, this is very important. As more buy limits are hit, your break-even entry price will go down, giving you a more favorable position and a better risk-to-reward ratio. Does that make sense, guys? Since you're not putting all your money in at one spot and you're dollar cost averaging, as this price goes against you, this is the only strategy where you get a better entry price as the price moves against you, and you get a better risk-to-reward ratio. And then your sell limit's going to be up here at 24/7. Why 24/7? It's right below the psychological quarters theory number of 25 cents. It also correlates to structure high. This is a very, very good trade for you guys to be taking in here. 18 cents. All right. Now, is it going to drop down to 16? If it does, I do have a catch point down here at 14, because if it hits 16, probably we might see another drop down to 14 cents. But this is honestly, guys, a very good setup for Dogecoin if you want to get in here. You can access this by going to tradeconfident.io, coming over here, just getting a membership. It's $49 a month. Trust me. I actually knew a friend. He did like $85,000 on Dogecoin when it ran up. This is nothing, guys. You also get live trade calls for every one of these cryptocurrencies in here. If you guys watch the Bitcoin video, people are up 35 to 70% using 5 to 10x leverage on the long trade for Bitcoin. It is totally worth every penny you guys put into this. I've been able to make it back time and time again with all these withdrawals in here, and I'm showing you guys that I'm clearly blasting through any type of fee that we've ever paid for the membership. So watch this weekend. If this can break above this descending resistance here, I do think we will actually see a pump in Doge. Guys, the next Dogecoin run is technically the second market cycle, which is exactly this move over here. Like, does that make sense? Here's where we're currently at, capitulation and anger. It's only basically a move up here. Now, if Elon Musk comes out and says, no, we're never accepting Dogecoin for Tesla, bad news comes out. The worst case scenario here, guys, is that this goes really low and then a bunch of retail traders come in here and they spike it up and you can ride it off that move. Like, Dogecoin has too much popularity, has too much market cap to just dissolve and go away. Like, I don't believe that. I think if anything, you guys are seeing one of the greatest opportunities to buy Dogecoin right now, and you might miss it if you don't actually get in here and be a little proactive. The reason why I'm not currently in this is I'm currently having trades set up for Ethereum and ADA, but I am allocating some funds over to Dogecoin very soon if we can hit those buy limits. So even I am going to be getting in on this with you guys. So God bless you so much. If you guys want the price first of all, money flow or the trend exhaustion, make sure you guys get this. It's in the description. Prices will be going up. And most of anything, guys, come over here, get the membership to tradeconfident.io. It's $49 a month. I promise you guys, you will love what you see over here. Follow me on the charts over at YouTube so you can follow my calls, and I think you guys would do really well. We haven't lost a trade yet on this YouTube channel since we started. God bless you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Have an amazing weekend. The metrics will update all weekend, but I will be back on Monday morning to see you guys with some more videos. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye-bye.